We'd like to introduce one of the founders, Jeremy Roll, to come up and kind of give a little intro to the group and his spin on why he started this. So come on up, Jeremy. Got lots of love in the room.
That was not meant to be so formal, but thank you. Anyway, I just want to thank Matt for putting this meeting together. He's been doing this for a while. He's gotten a great crowd. First of all, I want to thank, is Bruce here? Where's Bruce? There he is. I am very fond of Bruce. As those of you who know me, I'm a very big data-driven person, and I just want to thank Bruce for coming out. He drove from a very long way, and no pressure, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what you have to say. So, for those of you who have never been to an FIBI meeting, or maybe haven't been to other chapters, we don't sell anything here, but there are 2 or 3 pamphlets. All they are is regarding our other meetings. There's a master list that's the legal form that shows our chapters. We have 13 chapters now in Southern California, 2 out of state, and hopefully growing slowly but surely. We've been doing FIBI since 2007, and the primary goal really was twofold, with the premise that there is just no selling. It was to unite investors and to have investors lead meetings for other investors to help everybody learn from each other, so that we can get out of the weeds of the media, learn about what's really going on, which is what Bruce is fantastic at doing that, and really just networking and actually just investing with each other. So I would highly encourage everybody in the room, once we're done here, to take the time to network with everybody else. There are some really, really experienced people in the room I know firsthand who are fantastic investors, great knowledge base. So take the time to get to know everybody. We can stay here as long as we want after, until Matt or someone else kicks us out. And I just want to thank everyone for coming. If anybody has any questions about FIBI, please come see me at the end. I'd be happy to talk to you. And enjoy the presentation, enjoy the networking. Thank you for coming. And thanks to Matt. Matt has, by the way, been a huge help for FIBI. He joined Ellis and I as a partner in 2009, and he's spearheaded the website, so when it finally launches, you'll know that he's responsible for it, whether it's good or bad. So, but we honestly think we'll have a website coming up in the next few months. We're going to try and help people to collaborate amongst each other. It's been a long time coming, and just so you guys know, our goal with FIBI is to just break even, and we're not looking to make money on this, which is why we've had our slow growth over the past 5 years, which is actually why it's taken so long for the website to come up, because we're just focused on our business, trying to get that done on the side. So we'll be updating the website as it goes on. It's going to launch hopefully soon, and we'll get that going. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming. Bruce, thanks again for making the drive, and thanks for organizing.
Cool,
so.
No problem. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate it. One more thing about the flyers in front of you. Every month we try to do a different topic. Next month we're actually not going to have a speaker. It's going to be set up in a roundtable type format, and I'm going to do a Q&A for different investors on any aspect of real estate that you're curious about and want to get educated about. There's a ton of different minds in the room, so I'm not really worried if I don't know something. There's going to be a lot of people here. So we're going to have a Q&A on legal tax structuring, on internet marketing, anything from internet marketing, raising private money, all of the different things that go into real estate, and what things you need to look out for and how to kind of get started. So if you guys are interested, please join us next month for that. We're also doing a group up in Manhattan Beach, which is on March 6th, I believe, and it's on how to invest in out-of-state real estate. We have a panelist discussion coming in. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Bruce, and Bruce can do his magic and educate everybody in the room on what's going on here in California.
I got into the business in 1980, late in 1980. I was selling light bulbs to hardware stores, got invited to go with somebody that was going to talk to someone in foreclosure about buying their house. When we got there, the gentleman did a presentation. About 10 minutes later, we were thrown out of the house. So that was my introduction to wholesale buying. What we bring to the marketplace is the easy liquidation of an illiquid asset. All we ask is for lenders or whoever to drive their real estate to our office, understand that we're a business person who's going to write a check, wants a piece of the action left for us, and they get to leave in hours instead of months, and forego all of the fun of trying to close a normal escrow. If you can understand that as the basic business model we have, you can make money in this business with or without experience. Because you do not have to be a real estate expert. You can bring what you already know to a business that might seem new to you, but I bet you have a lot of pieces already in place that could make you successful. And one of the things that I noticed first off was that I could make more per piece than selling light bulbs if I did real estate. I like to make what I call chunk money. Chunk money is fun because you can solve a lot of stuff pretty quickly if you learn how to make chunk money, and that's what real estate meant for me. And our education is really geared toward the idea of when to do something. So I'm very much attached to charts, and you're going to see why in a few minutes as I show you how we have figured this California market out. 50% of properties in Arizona, Nevada, Florida, and California at the peak of the market were bought by people that they consider investors. Were they investors? No. They were non-owner occupants, I'll grant you that, but was that an investor activity? No. That was pure speculation. And therein lies the problem, is Washington has no discernment between the definition of an investor and a speculator. If you made about 60 grand a year, we'd loan you 600 grand in 2006. And we didn't care if you really made it because you could state it, right? But that was what we did, 10 times. Our problem is, guess what? A lot of those people still owe 10 times their income, and the buyer, the replacement buyer in that neighborhood, makes the same 60 grand. So what are lenders willing to loan somebody that grosses 60 grand right now? Like 240? Yeah. There's your problem. You have a little bit of extra debt there, 360 grand that might have to disappear in some format. The gold line is the debt on real estate, and that's what we'll concentrate on. And we are, price-wise, we are right here. We are back to mid-2002 price. And if you follow this line straight across, which I will attempt to do, how much of the debt we still have to go is this. If you look up an article in 1995, what happened is the FDIC came over the top and says, no, you can't do that. You have to, if someone's 100 days late, you have to file. This time, the FDIC didn't say that. What they said was, if you foreclose on all this stuff, you're not going to like the results. So let's change the mark-to-market rules. So we can pretend you still have that $1.1 million asset until we figure this out. That's literally what's going on. So I think it's okay to foreclose on some people and let them learn, okay, well, I'm not going to sign anything that's not true anymore because I got myself into hot water. That's okay. As a matter of fact, I think it's sort of a necessary thing.
Question, Bruce, are you buying to rent these days or buying to sell? And are you using lease options in either case?
Okay, good question. The business normally we just buy and sell. I personally have rentals, okay? I don't buy and keep properties in the corporate entity, or I just have that for buying and selling. I personally have stuff to keep. I'm not a person that says, well, I think I'll wait to the bottom. Anytime something actually really makes a lot of sense, then I'll buy it, okay? And part of it is I'm shifting my inventory. My goal is to have everything gated. That would be my ultimate pile of rentals. There's intelligent people in this room saying real estate's going to still tank. Well, I would like to sit in front of some of those people and get a discount. That's one of the nice things about our industry is we can buy real stuff that's worth more than we can pay. You can't do it anywhere else. You can't go, because of your negotiating abilities, to this New York Stock Exchange and say, I'm a good negotiator and I'm going to pay $60 today for IBM. Find somebody that wants to sell it. It won't work. You can't buy gold that way either, but real estate, by golly, you can. You can find somebody that doesn't want what they've got, and you can say, wow, I'm going to leave with an equity position because I provide the service of a fast and easy sale, and that will change what you get for your return. Your ability to get cash flow will be in direct proportion to your ability to buy below market, okay? That's the best answer I have. Learn to buy something below what it's worth, and you can create your own returns.